Love letter is the first card out. Telling somebody how you feel. Expect a beautifully written love message from someone that admires you, or maybe you're the one finally expressing your love. This is somebody expressing to you something that they feel that maybe has been hidden or repressed. I actually see someone writing you a poem, writing poetry for you. But for others, it could just be someone actually speaking how they feel. Reciprocity is next. They have always felt about you like you felt about them. They've always loved you, even though maybe you've been the one to express it and they haven't, or whatever they expressed to you maybe wasn't to the depth of what you expressed. There's been some type of mismatch here where one person has been overgiving and one person has been undergiving. This person wants you to know that they actually feel for you just like you do for them, even though they haven't said that to you. Fire and desire is next. This is wanting you sexually, having a lot of passion. There's no denying the passion and chemistry the two of you have. Don't fight it and enjoy it. They miss your physical touch. For those of you that haven't been intimate, this is what they think about. Brotherhood. This is my card for like divine masculine in this deck. Brotherhood. What's up with brotherhood? Fate. They feel like it's, oh, can you guys see that? Yeah. They feel like it is fated for you guys to be together in this lifetime. You're their choice. This person truly loves you and they want to take your relationship into deeper levels of commitment. This is someone who has sat long and hard and thought about things. This isn't an impulsive decision for them. This is something that they've been wanting to do for a while, but they've been feeling blocked. I see at the bottom of the deck, ego versus self, and then money and finance and romance. So their own self-worth issues, their self-concept has been a blockage on top of these money issues. And the money issues has kind of fed their low self-worth issues, coming from the ego. It's been a downward spiral. You make this person very happy with this cloud 9 coming out. Old feelings comes out here. What's this about? And chemistry. They've had these feelings for you for a long time. It's coming out right on top of brotherhood. Because they've had these feelings for a long time for you, and they've suppressed it and not wanted to tell you how they truly felt. The chemistry, I feel, was the initiation into how they felt. Like there was chemistry between the two of you, and that let them know, like, oh, okay, kind of put you on the radar. But then that soul recognition hit, and it became obsessive, uncontrollable here. Partnership. Being at odds. So is this being at odds in this partnership, or is this a third party? Dead end. This is another situation that they have going on. And the being at odds is coming on top of money and finances. So whatever third party situation they're in because of money and finances, they're at odds with that. It's a dead end. They want to end it. They need to end it because they want to come to you, with proposal coming on top of physical touch and cloud 9. This is wanting to take your relationship to the next level, but feeling like this other situation is getting in the way. toxic behaviors. They could have married this person as well, proposed to this person. They somehow increased whatever level of commitment they had with this third party, they increased it in the recent past. And they feel like that was the wrong decision. And now you got yin yang coming out because they're like, it should have been you, baby. I should have made things right with you. I should have fixed things with you. Vulnerability. I was feeling vulnerable. I was feeling like I didn't have any other choice at the time. Like I had to do it. And you got peace of mind here coming out next. Now they don't have any peace. Now that situation is a nightmare. And all they can think about is getting to you with power couple and lover's lane. You bring this person peace. They're attracted to your energy above all else. Before even being attracted to you physically, you have pleasure, wanting to please you, wanting to make love, wanting to give you an apology. They're sorry for these toxic behaviors. See how brotherhood, toxic behavior, pleasure. This situation that they got into with this third party was sex-based. And they're sorry because they know that it's really fate for you and them to be together. They feel like they owe you an apology for not trying to make things right with you and instead rushing to increase their commitment with this other energy. I'm sorry if you guys hear my kids in the background. They are being so loud. And I don't want to stop the reading and go in there and get them to calm down and come back and start over. So we're just going to keep on going. I hope it is not picking up as loud as they're being. So yeah, they're sorry that they did this. Then I see wedding and divergent dreams at the bottom. They're sorry that they went ahead and married this person. They want to leave with divergent dreams. They want to have that tough conversation to tell this person they want to leave, but something they feel is preventing them from doing so. Interesting. Now I feel like we're switching over. They also have questions about a love situation on your end. What's going on with this? They feel like they're prevented from leaving this person right now. There's a lot of drama going on. But since money and finances already came out, I'm assuming that's why they feel prevented. Then I see mirrored souls, ghosting, and happily ever after. Seasoned love. This is this person having doubts about you and what you have going on with someone from your past. And maybe it's following this boundaries here because they feel like because I'm stuck where I'm at, needing to end this third party situation and not being able to in the present moment because I can't be to you what I want to be to you. And I can't be with you in the way that I want to in this present moment. Are you going to leave me and go for a happily ever after with an ex? And I say an ex because you have seasoned love coming out. So that's not somebody new. They're thinking about this with somebody from your past. Next is the pursuit. More than friends. And unexpected news. They want to come towards you, to be more than friends, to tell you how they really feel, to tell you that you're their twin flame, you're their soulmate, to have y'all first time, if you haven't already. The soul ties, though, is what they feel is holding them back. And then you have sisterhood coming out. So it could be something they feel that it's holding you back too. They could be afraid to have this conversation with you because they're wondering, are you having this situation going on with an ex? So they wonder, Do you still have something going on with this friends with benefits card coming out after sisterhood? This is my divine feminine card. They know who you are. They know you guys are twin flames, but they're having issues with trust. Words of affirmation. They would love if you could just tell them how you feel. Yeah, checkpoint. It's like they need to be reassured continuously. And what I'm just intuiting in the moment now, this is something that's come up for y'all before. This isn't brand new. This person has trust issues, most likely stemming from the relationships that they've been in their past. And on top of that, anything that y'all have went through together. This person has trust issues, and they have a really, really hard time trusting that when you say you love them, when you say that you're loyal to them and you're with them, that you really are. You have gift offers, I love you, hanging out, double date, secret, price of love, fantasy, vacation, acts of service, choices, and timing. I want to be your man. I want to show you that I love you. I want to date. I want to spend time with you and hang out with you. But I haven't told this third party what I need to tell them in order to separate from them. I keep dreaming about coming to see you so that I can show you how much I love you. I've already decided what I want to do, but I'm having timing issues because of the money or whatever. They can't tell this person immediately, hey, I don't want to be with you anymore. I'm done, right? That's where the issue comes in here. Whatever happened in y'all past, if you did cheat or you left, you abandoned the connection, something happened to make them feel like you could do this again to them. So on top of having their money issues, dealing with low self-worth, then they have these trust issues. And it just all feeds that same wound of I'm not enough. I'm not enough. I'm not enough. And so the words of affirmation came out because then they want you to reassure them. And I feel like you don't have a problem reassuring them, but this isn't the first time you're dealing with this. This is something that keeps coming up in your relationship. And it's like, okay, well, how often do I have to reassure you? Because whatever happened in our past, it didn't just happen to you. You weren't the only one suffering. You weren't the only one in pain. Matter of fact, I feel like you feel that this person abandoned you just as much as they feel you abandoned them. Just because their abandonment was emotional or mental doesn't make it not abandonment. They left you in the cold. They didn't communicate. They weren't being honest. They pulled back and they ran to another connection as well. And then to make matters worse, they increased their level of commitment in that connection, even though this person was in devil energy. This person was no good for them. This person was literally doing spells on them. This person may have even been sending you spell work. And I feel like you have forgiven a lot over the years. This divine masculine being asleep, allowing this karmic to do spell work on you, teaming up with members of the divine masculine's family to do spell work on you, watching you, stalking you, talking shit about you. They didn't stand up and protect you. They didn't come and get you. They didn't try to make anything right in your connection. They literally just let you go. And now, all this time later, now you have trust issues. I forgave all of that. And I'm coming to you, offering you a clean slate. But you have trust issues. You weren't the only one hurt. You weren't the only one abandoned. I don't mind being there for you. I don't mind trying to be solid while you deal with these wounds, but you have to deal with these wounds. You cannot continue treating me with paranoia and suspicion because you have wounds that you don't want to heal. And beside what happened with us, I ain't nothing like that bitch that you had. That bitch was going when any pressure got applied. With any little pressure, that bitch was going. Anybody that even looked like they might have liked her a little bit because of her low self-worth, because of her inability to pull whoever she wanted and having to use magic and manipulation and all type of energy work to secure a bag. Now you have trust issues with all feminine energy. That's not right. That's not right that you would subject me to that type of treatment when I've shown you nothing but loyalty. And I feel like it's to the point now where, okay, you got to make a choice. You want to continue holding on to our past, conveniently forgetting what you did and focusing on what I did? Or do you want to move toward the future? Because now I feel like, and I'm just channeling, this energy. Now I feel like your mind is wandering. Are you trying to be for me for something? Are you trying to find an out? Are you not able to stand up under this type of pressure to do what you need to do? Would it just be easier for you if you made it so that I'm cheating on you or I'm doing this or I'm doing that so that you don't have to do what you need to do? Like your mind is beginning to wander now. Because how can this person try and hold you to a standard they didn't even uphold? You want to be mad at me for abandoning the connection when you abandoned the connection first? You want to be mad at me for going back to an ex when you also went back to an ex and then even increased your level of commitment to them? $19. This is calm. My card for calm. Being ordinary. Let's see what this is talking about now. Hecka, alchemical force, 29. To me, this is saying there has to be work done around bringing this relationship down off of a pedestal and making it a regular, ordinary relationship. And sometimes with twin flames, we idealize this relationship so much. We make it so metaphysical because of the telepathic bond, because of the soul recognition, because of the divine masculine and feminine energy and everything happening in the 4D and the 5D so much that we forget this is a regular relationship that takes work in the 3D as well. If you have issues trusting, then just because I'm your divine feminine doesn't mean that those issues are going to go away. Just because you love me more than you've loved anybody else doesn't mean that you don't still have to work on yourself and fix this shit. I feel like you're beginning to wonder, is this person trying to push you away for some reason? Because you haven't given them any reason to doubt you. You're not who you were in the past when whatever happened, whatever went down. And even though it happened, I wonder, did this person ever try to communicate with you through that? Because I don't think it was just like you just up one day decided, oh, I'm going back to my ex. That's not how it happened. When did this person put their pride aside to come to you and want to talk, want to work things out? They didn't. They held on to their pride. They stayed silent. They literally opened the door for you to go and then watched you walk out of it and never tried to come after you. And I know for them, they have their reasons, right? Oh, well, you went back to an ex. What was I supposed to say or do? Or you didn't want to talk to me, or, whatever they have told themselves over the years. But the truth is still the truth. You still let me go without trying to fix anything. So now that you want to be mad that I went on with my life and I tried to get over you, you tried to get over me too. You literally did the same thing. I forgave you. I forgave you for sleeping with your karmic. I forgave you for marrying them or proposing to them or getting them pregnant or whatever that deeper level of commitment was. I gave you a clean slate. But you're holding on to things from my past as if I haven't earned a clean slate at this point. That's not right. This has to be a regular relationship with two people both willing to put in the work in order for it to work. completeness. Neptune. What's this? Kansu, Hermitage. Journey of the Moon. Horus, stability and equilibrium. And Osiris, death and rebirth. In order for us to come together, for us to be complete and whole, you have to get in touch with your feelings. This journey to the moon. Hermitage. You have to get in touch with your feelings. You have to realize why you're feeling these things, why you're having these dreams, why you're haunted by these visions that I'm going to leave you or that I'm cheating on you. You have to bring some stability by using your third eye with Horus here. You have to bring some equilibrium into your own inner world. And you need to die to this old way of thinking. These wounds stem from problems and trauma that came way before me. I understand that I added to your trauma by whatever having happened. But you should not be making me pay for trauma that also occurred long before me. And all of it is wrapped up together. All your abandonment wounds, all your rejection wounds, all your wounds of not being seen and heard and chosen, to the point where you can't even see that you did many of these things to me first. You hurt me as well. I had sleepless nights as well. I cried and looked for you as well. I wanted you to come and save me as well. I wanted you to see me. I wanted you to protect me. This isn't just about you and how you feel and how you were hurt. And in the present, I'm still waiting on you. I'm still being solid, loyal, there for you. Understanding of your situation, allowing you the time and space that you need to take care of what you need to take care of. That's not enough for you? What more can I possibly do? Let's get some tarot. Sacrifice comes out first. I don't doubt it. I completely understand. This is the hangman in the traditional deck. Sacrifice. Do you know how much I've sacrificed for you? To this day? And I'm not trying to make it so that you can't feel how you feel. You don't have the right to be hurt. Of course you do. I want to be there for you through your hurt. But this is something we keep coming back to over and over and over again. How long are you going to make me pay for this? How long am I going to be on parole for this? When you are actively in the present moment, still not able to be the man or woman I need you to be. And I can be okay with that. I can forgive you for your addictions, for the things that you have done to hurt me, even recently. But you're still having trouble over the one thing that I did to hurt you however long ago? That card does not want to come out. Two of Cups is in reverse because y'all ain't on the same page with this spiritual union. There's static in the connection. Four of Wands comes out because you're moving toward this reunion, but this is something that needs to be fixed. There's a blockage in the heart chakra here. This person loves you, no doubt. The Two of Cups comes out. And like I always tell you guys, if the card comes out, even if it's in the reverse, it usually signifies some type of blockage or delay because the card still came out. So the energy of the card is still wanting to be made known. This is being in love, but this is not being able to fully trust and relax. The foundation here is fucked up because of these trust issues. 6, the Lovers, harmony. Both of you want to come to a place of harmony with each other. You want to trust and believe in them. They need to trust and believe in you. You're trusting and believing in them that they're doing what they need to do to take care of this situation, this third party situation. You're trusting and believing in them that they're working on their self concept, they're working on their money or whatever is holding them back. You could just as easily spiral and say, well, I don't trust you. Are you over there fucking that bitch? Are you over here doing this and that? Are you, you could just as easily spiral. They haven't always done what it takes to earn your trust. They fucked up, but you still give them trust. You still gave them a clean slate. They need to do the same to you. I feel like you're tired of this now. You're tired of this back and forth with this trust issue and accusing me of shit that I don't even have going on. Then you have the Three of Cups. I'm going to take it in reverse. The Three of Cups is that third party situation. Solar plexus chakra in reverse comes out next because they haven't done what it takes to get out of that situation. They haven't stepped forward and been in their power to get themselves out of this. And then the Nine of Wands, this is spiritual strength in this deck. Usually the Nine of Wands is kind of like a stuckness, right? Being defensive, just feeling tied down in a situation. But in this deck with the spiritual strength, I feel like this is trying to turn this solar plexus chakra around to be able to come into their power, to be able to bring reunion forth. They're holding up a lot and they're fighting a lot of battles spiritually because one, I feel like this person doesn't want to be in this paranoia. This is something that they're trying to figure out how to let it go. They don't want to be here. They just haven't been able to really enjoy life another way. And it goes beyond even the trust about a romantic relationship or cheating. This is just in general. They don't trust people. They've been burned. They've been hurt. They've been deceived by people that they thought were down for them that turned out not to be down for them. Even the karmic that they were with, to find out somebody's been doing spells and shit on you, that shit is crazy. That is mind blowing. And it will fuck your trust up in people. And I truly believe that you understand that, collective. And so you've been very compassionate and empathetic. But at the same time, you cannot keep punishing me. You have to heal. You have to do what it takes to heal this. 16. This is the Tower in reverse. Disruption. It's coming right after the, or right on top of the Twin Flame card because I feel like they don't want this to end. That's a fear of theirs, is that you're going to leave them. You're going to abandon them. And they don't want that. That's why they are putting in spiritual work to try and heal this. This is the Ace of Cups. They love you. And you love them. You see, there's two people holding this bowl, pouring this out because you love each other. Look at these rainbows. You love each other and better times are coming. But there's a lot of shit that just seems like it's working against you. You know, they love you, Empress. You got their money issues, their self-worth issues, this third party that's spying on them and doing spells and spying on you and trying to keep themselves somehow relevant when they're not. The issue is not the third party. The issue is how this person feels about themselves. But while they're trying to handle and tackle these financial challenges, the third party seems like a very real problem because it seems like if I just didn't have to deal with you, if I never would have had kids by you, if I never would have married you, if I never would have made any type of life with you, my life would be so much better right now. This is what this person keeps thinking. And so they put undue importance on this third party. Even though it's coming from a negative lens, it's still putting that importance on them as if they matter and they don't. The only thing that matters is how this person feels about themselves. But dealing with these trust issues, and are you going to leave before I have a chance to come to you? Are you cheating? And are you going to abandon me again? And my money ain't right. I don't feel like a man. I'm stuck here with this bitch. She's doing spells on me. They're spiraling. And all that negativity just compounds and compounds and compounds. And then you throw on top of that a third party who's actively doing spells to try and get you confused, to make you feel like you're stuck, to try and block your money. It would seem hopeless, but it's not hopeless. God is waiting for this person to stand up and choose themselves and say, I don't want to be with you anymore. I don't want this life with you anymore. I am willing to face the negative backlash from disassociating myself with you. I'm willing to face being put on child support. I'm willing to face not being able to live in the home with my child. I'm willing to face, X, Y, and Z for all your different circumstances. And this is what this person is afraid of. Well, I already don't have enough money. How am I going to make it if I have even less money, if I don't have access to her money, or if I don't have a place to stay, or if I don't have a car, or, I just started this business and I need to, like, they start spiraling in that direction on why they can't. And that's okay. That just means that they need more time. But eventually, they're still going to have to come back around to this very point that they're avoiding, which is telling that karmic, I don't want you in my life anymore, outside of being a co-parent if they have kids together. No matter what they do, no matter how long they wait, no matter how they try to save their money up, no matter any other thing, they're always going to have to come back to that point of telling the truth and letting the chips fall where they may. 7, it's a Chariot, Triumph. God is moving this person forward. They are learning and growing spiritually, but they have to go at their own pace. And I feel like you're just truly surrendered at this point. Like, yeah, you want them, you love them, you can't wait to be with them. But at the same time, you're surrendered not because you're spending your time with someone else, and that's what they think. Well, how can you be so okay with this? Why aren't you going crazy? Why aren't you like I did? I did crash the fuck out. But then I came to a place of peace because I just have full faith that you're my husband or wife. I know that we'll be together. So I don't have to control it. I don't have to rush it. I don't have to try and put pressure on you to end things with this third party. I'm not worried about the third party. I know that they don't matter. I know that even with all the spells they did, even with all the accomplices they have, they are nothing compared to the divine. And what God says goes. And we are God. We already wrote this. Our reunion is fated. So I'm not bothered by that. Now, I'm not saying every day is a great day and I'm just all sunshine and rainbows all the time and it never gets to me. I never miss you. I never, you know, um, desire the physical touch. And of course, all those things. Some days are really, really hard, but I have full faith in God. I trust in you. I trust in this connection. I trust in our love. And I just know that it will work out one way or another. And that's why it hurts so bad that you don't have the same trust in me. That you could be up late night thinking, am I fucking somebody? Am I going to leave you for somebody? Do you know what I've sacrificed for this connection? Do you know how much I've grown for this connection? Do you know what it took to come to that level of peace? To know that you're living with someone else, married to someone else, had kids with someone else, and to still be at peace? That wasn't free, baby. That didn't come easy. I had to go through the fire for that. And I did. So you need to heal so that you can treat me the same way, so that you can give me the same respect, so that you can honor me and treat me as sacred, because this is unacceptable. Then you got 19. This is the Sun card. This is happiness, clarity, joy, the fulfillment of your manifestations. And then the Seven of Pentacles, patience and planning. This isn't something that's going to happen overnight. And it's coming right on top of the Ace of Cups and the Empress, because you understand this, Divine Feminine, and you've just put it down. You know that it's going to take some patience, and you're okay with that. Your issue is not how long it's taking. Your issue is this person not dealing with that wound and then treating you differently because of it. So I feel like at the end of the day, and let's see what's on the bottom of the deck, the Moon in reverse. At the end of the day, this is coming to light. They're going to see their errors, the error in their ways. They're going to see how this distorted thinking is causing a rift between you, and they're going to decide to heal that. But they haven't yet faced this shadow to really see where this is coming from, to see that this is bigger than just you leaving. This encompasses a lot of other things in their life. It encompasses what they went through with that karmic. It encompasses their parents. It encompasses maybe even earlier relationships than just that karmic. It encompasses how they feel as a mother or a father. Like, this thing has a lot of components to it. And you leaving just like put the icing on the cake. It really just brought everything home. But when they begin to see that you may have left physically, but they left emotionally, that you felt that same abandonment as if they had left physically, you felt the same level of abandonment while they were still, quote unquote, present in the relationship, but they weren't. As the Divine Feminine, you are the intuitive twin. You feel everything first. You felt them leave, even though they didn't, quote unquote, leave. And it ripped you to shreds, just like you leaving ripped them to shreds. This person is replaying that, how you left, how it was sudden and unexpected, how you seemed to just move on and be happy with somebody else and maybe went on to have kids and living your life. And they got this distorted idea that you were somehow living happily ever after, and you were suffering. You were going through it. Your life wasn't happy and peaceful. You went through many, 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 many trials and tribulations. You waited for them. You just knew they were going to reach out to you and say something, and they never did. And beyond just the twin flame journey, you had your own problems and mountains to climb, giants to slay. You didn't go on to just live your life happily ever after. And they have to realize that. And then y'all have to make peace and move on.